Hey Virgo, welcome into your December 2025 reading. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Heather with Heather's Healing, and we're looking at the month of December. So we are in Sagittarius energy, which is ninth house energy, the house of purpose, higher learning, philosophy, long distance travel, all of that fun stuff. And Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. So we have the energy of expansion, growth, optimism, wisdom, beliefs, all of that. So I'm going to look at the overall energy this month for you, Virgo. What or where you find support, a risk worth taking, what new direction aligns with your purpose, and advice and guidance. So Virgo, overall energy, Four of Cups in reverse. Nice. Okay. What or where you find support, a risk worth taking. All right. What new direction aligns with your purpose, additional advice and guidance. Interesting. Okay, so we're starting with the Four of Cups in reverse. First of all, I just want to say it looks, well, I guess let's start at the beginning. We've got the Four of Cups in reverse, the overall energy. I feel like this is in the past, and we're halfway through the month. I'm a little slow at getting up all of the readings. So Four of Cups, this is the energy of avoidance, not wanting to feel something, not wanting to see something for what it is, but I feel like you have addressed the situation. This could be a habit that you've been wanting, that you notice is damaging or causing you problems. This could be a relationship that was or is unhealthy, but you're no longer avoiding it. I do feel like this is an energy that is more in the past, but it definitely is the energy that is fueling you or driving you this month. You're not avoiding it. You're looking at it. You are seeing it for what it is. And what or where do you find support? We have the Eight of Cups. It's in walking away. It's walking away from whatever delusion this was or is. Maybe you haven't yet made that change. Maybe you haven't walked away from that situation or that person, but you're seeing it for what it is, and you're not being delusional. You're not talking yourself out of it. You're seeing it for what it is. So walking away from anything that isn't serving you, walking away from anything that you know. And Virgo, you guys are really intuitive, especially when it comes to your health, your body, what's going on with you. And I really do believe what's going on in relationships. I feel like Virgos are really good at seeing the long game that people can be playing. So you know what it is that you need to walk away from. A risk worth taking. We've got the Tower card. Yeah, this does feel like a big deal, whatever this is that you need to walk away from. And it is going to change your life. And it's going to be bumpy at first. It's not going to be a smooth transition necessarily. It's not going to be a fun thing to go through, but in the long run, it's going to serve you really well. So we've got the Tower card. This is, and I feel like for you Virgos that have already taken action, you've already walked away from that energy, you've stepped away from it, this isn't going to be so devastating. It will be a smoother transition. But if you allow whatever this is to go unchecked, if you continue to stick your head in the sand, you're going to have the universe is going to make that change for you. And anytime that happens, it's never a smooth transition. It tends to be a really, a tower moment, more of a disaster than it needs to be. If we hold on to things for too long and it's not for our highest, the universe will move the players around. It will move, and it'll create a really disruptive situation. And I know that Virgos can sometimes do that, hold on to things for too long. Think of it like, you know, a job that was toxic. You knew you should have gotten out of it a long time ago, but you didn't. You just kept hanging on, thinking that things would get better. And then the next thing you know, you're getting fired. And really, it's a blessing in disguise. This same thing with a toxic relationship. You knew you should have ended it a long time ago, but you just kept hanging on. This is the universe moving you out of that situation. But if you can recognize it, and I think some of you have, because you've already taken action here, it will be a smoother transition. And in the long run, it is going to bless you. And it is in your highest good. What new direction aligns with your purpose? We have the King of Swords. I feel, what I'm feeling from this is being selfish. And there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like it's time for you to reclaim your power, reclaim who you are, reclaim your voice. This is really, yeah, we've got the sword in the stone. This is really setting in stone what are your boundaries? What is it that you want from in the future? So let's say this is a relationship. What do you want in future relationships? What are you willing to put up with? What are you not willing to put up with? Being just really clear in that energy. I feel like a lot of you are making or setting new boundaries for yourself. This comes from whatever lifestyle change is here. This is a big lifestyle change that is going on here. So it brings you to a more focused, rational place of being, and you can really see things very clearly. So setting new boundaries, setting a new direction for yourself. And of course, even just making this big change, whatever this is, that's going to put you, it's going to move you in a different direction anyway. So it's a lighter energy as well. Feeling lighter, feeling free. You're not, whatever was holding you back or holding you down, you're not going to have that going into the new year, which I think is going to open up more opportunities for you. And we have the advice and guidance of the Knight of Swords here. And I feel like this is just a validation of what I was just saying. The Knight of Swords, this is a lifestyle change. Message received. You got the message. You're on track. Whatever this is, it really is going to set you free and allow yourself to have greater expression, more ambition. And I feel like because you're putting the focus back on you, and not so much on someone else or a job or whatever it was that was distracting you, I really feel like you're going to have a lot of drive to try something different, to explore something different. It just frees up a lot of space energetically for you, frees up space in your mind, physical energy. You're just going to have more of you, if that makes sense. So really nice message here, Virgo. Not necessarily easy, but I keep hearing you're cutting the fat. You're entering into the new year feeling lighter and having more resources available to you. And I feel like that's just energetically. You'll have more for you. Let's go ahead and pull a final card here. Final card for Virgo for this month. Wow, look at that, Inner Sanctuary. Card number 38, it says Zen Garden. Really, I mean, seriously, cutting the fat, cutting this toxicity out of your life. Yeah, you have your sanctuary, inner sanctuary. You're finding your peace again. You're finding you. And that's really beautiful. So enjoy that. Enjoy that going into this new year. Have a wonderful December. And if you'd like to get a sneak preview into 2026, book a 60-minute reading and we can take a sneak peek into your upcoming year. We'll go month by month and see what themes are coming up for you. It's just a fun thing to do. I love getting a preview of the year to come. All right, take great care of yourself and I'll talk to you soon.